We're here at the Helium Comedy Club with comic legend Christopher Titus. And Christopher, great work tonight. You have a high energy, edgy comic style. And I was just wondering, what do you think is your most over-the-top, edgy joke?
The edgy joke? I used to do a joke that I talk about I was proud I was dysfunctional. I'm too proud. I bet a guy $50 I was more dysfunctional than he was, and he raped me. So I tipped him. When I first wrote that joke, when I was in my car and I gave him my head, and I actually had to pull over because I started laughing. I thought it was too funny.
Now you seem to have a lot of different comedy styles depending on the joke. I hear a little bit of Mitch Hedberg in you, in the tack dog kind of thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So who are your comic influences?
Honestly, it is Pryor first. That's where the stories come from. I mean, Cosby first. That's where the stories come from. Pryor second, and Carlin second, then Pryor third. Because Pryor found a way to go to the dark side. He would tell the darkest stories. Carlin for the writing, and then Cosby for the stories. If you listen to my show and you close your eyes, I have a Cosby cadence. Because I listened to him when I was a kid. I used to go to school listening to Cosby.
And last question, you do a great job in bringing out the humor in disability issues. You talk about your comedian friend Mike with CP. Right. And maybe tell one other story or one other experience you've had with him.
Well, Mike's an actor and a comedian, so I wrote, and disabled people get screwed all the time, because, especially if they're actors, whether it's little people or someone with CP or Josh Blue, because TV doesn't know what to do with them. So we did a pilot called Special Unit. Basically, due to the Fairness and Disability Act, the LAPD has to hire 4 handicapped undercover detectives. And Mike was one of them. And you'll be able to see it on my YouTube channel in probably about 2 weeks. And we're turning it into a movie, and we're going to hire all the disabled actors.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Christopher. Great work.
Thanks, man.